like a boss.
All right, ladies. So I get a lot of questions of women asking me, does he like me? Is he playing with me? Like, how do I know if a guy likes me, right? And that's a question that I get often, and I find it kind of, I'll be honest with you, that's one of those questions that I'm a little shocked that women ask that, because I used to think that guys are very transparent, but actually they're not. And so let's fix that problem, because some of these guys have boyfriends maybe, right? Some of these guys have girlfriends, and when they have a girlfriend, they can't really ask you out, but they like the attention, right? So it looks like when a guy, and the problem with talking with guys with girlfriends is that they act very in an attractive way because they can't really go out with you. So to you it'll look like he's devaluing you, but in reality he just can't go out with you. I promise you that if he had the time to see you, he'll act so neat that you'll get turned off. It's funny how that works, right? But anyways, so the way to deal with these kind of guys who are loosely attracted to you, in other words, they're showing interest but they're not really grabbing you and stuff like that, metaphorically speaking. So what you do is you just in your head you lose all expectations and just say, you know what, you're cute, but I am not going out with you. I am not giving you any of my attention until you ask me out. And and I'm not saying that you're gonna say, oh, you know, I am not talking to you. No. If he says, hey, what's up, how are you, you don't engage in conversation. You just say, hey, not much, busy day, man, I got a lot of work to do, I hope you have a productive day. Like, you just say, oh man, not much. You just cut it off. You just say, not much. Getting work done, but today's gonna be long, man. But I hope your day goes well as well. You don't sound butthurt. You're essentially saying, I'll be nice to you, but we're not gonna be having a conversation. You're in your head. Anytime you feel like a guy sending you mixed signals, and you feel like he is contacting you but he's not making it clear what he wants, you just don't engage with him. You just completely don't engage. You don't give him the time or day. You just say, hey, not much, just getting work done. Anyways, I hope you have a great day. And it doesn't mean you're gonna be fucking saying the same line every day. You're gonna switch it up, right? One day you're doing this, one day with your kids, another day you're sick. The point is that you're gonna respond to his text messages, but you're not gonna do anything anymore. You're not gonna initiate any contact. All right, you're gonna be busy. All right. Now, if you're in person, if you're talking to him, what you do is, if you want to find out if a guy likes you, what you do is that you don't initiate any more contact. You don't initiate any more contact. You don't ask him how he's doing. You don't ask him out. You don't ask him out. In fact, next time you see him, you're gonna flake. You're gonna begin to flake. Right? You're gonna begin to flake and you're gonna be more distant. That's if you're talking to a dude and you want to know where you stand. Just completely pull back. Just completely pull back. You stop initiating contact. The next time you see him, you're gonna say, hey, sorry, I can't hang out because my friends are over for the weekend, so I want to see them and stuff like that. You make him feel like he's second in priority, right? By just pulling back. That's all you're gonna be doing, right? Because when you validate a guy, he feels so validated by you that he doesn't feel the need to show you how much he likes you, right? So when you don't validate him, when you're suddenly more busy around him, you make him wonder, am I losing what I had? And as a result, he'll say, fuck, I want to keep this. And so by him trying to keep you, tells you that he likes you. But if you pull away and he doesn't make the effort and he doesn't like put in the effort to initiate contact and stuff like that, then that means he didn't like you that much. He just liked you for the convenience, right? Now, if you work with the person or you live with the person, I'm not live with the person, but if you're around the proximity at work or with your friends, right? All you do is just, you're friendly with him, you're polite and stuff like that, but you just don't initiate any contact. You don't initiate the talk, you don't ask for his number, you don't ask to hang out, you just don't do nothing. Right? If he says, what are you up to? You just say, not much. You say, hey, doing this, but you always leave a space open. If he says, hey, what are you up to this weekend? Not much, hanging out with friends, or blah, blah, blah. But after that, not much. And that's that. Look, and you just do that. If you do that once and he doesn't ask you out, you don't say that. You say, not much, just busy. You know, I have a lot of work done. Like, if you talk to him and you tell him that you have if he says, what are you up to? And you say, not much, just doing that. I have I'm free. I'm kind of free this weekend, but I'm hanging out with my friends. if he doesn't ask you out that one time or even that second time of him asking you that, and you're asking yourself why he doesn't ask you out, you know what, you're gonna be busy from now on. If he says, what are you up to? Hey, not much, busy going out with a friend, gonna get dinner, right? After, like, you be nice with him the first time and you're free. After that, you ain't free no more. In fact, you're a little busy. Because if you're talking to a dude and he's making it seem like he likes you by asking you those kind of questions, right, then you're just gonna have to be even more unavailable. Okay? Now, if you're talking to a guy and you want to find out if he likes you and stuff like that, but you work with him and you don't want to ruin that relationship, just talk about the fact that you started seeing someone, and then notice a change in his behavior. If you know him, work with him or whatever, and you want to find out if he likes you, just talk to him about you started seeing someone and just notice if there's a change in behavior. If there's any change in behavior, all of a sudden asking about your day, asking how's it going with that dude, blah 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 blah, most likely that change of behavior came because it affected him emotionally at the fact that you're seeing somebody else. That's how that rolls, right? Just bringing that up and then seeing if there's a change in behavior. Because I can promise you that if he likes you secretly and you tell him that you start seeing someone, right? If his behavior doesn't change, he doesn't like you. It's just how it is, right? But that don't mean you're gonna initiate contact, all right? You never initiate the contact. If you haven't had sex with him yet, you never initiate the contact, all right? He initiates the contact, all right? And that's how you find out if a guy likes you. It's a very simple thing, man. You just don't do nothing. Because if you do something, it could potentially spoil what's already there. By not doing nothing, it means that everything that's coming from him comes from him. By doing something, then the interest that he's showing, it could be because it's convenient. So do nothing and find out yourself, all right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're going to be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man. Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one will teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women on power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship. And this, a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you can read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so most likely I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. Oh, I'm closing the channel.